What's up, people? Jacob Rollins back once again, and today I'm going to talk about the mainstream media. So let's get into it. First, I would like to talk about the recent things that have been on the news about Donald Trump and the NRA. Well, for me personally, I find that they should own guns. They should be allowed to own guns. And like you said, Hillary Clinton, she's just a person who does not want anyone except for basically women to make all the rules. And that may come as a shock to some people, but that's basically one of her main agendas, is to give the females more power. Hence why she wants to be elected in office. I mean, come on, people, it's obvious. And the reason I talk about that is because that's on the news and that's in the mainstream media, which, by the way, the news is also incorporated by the elite and the top powers, otherwise known as the Illuminati. But for those of you who don't know, the mainstream media, it has a lot to do with social media, like Facebook, which I am on right now, making this video. Facebook acts like the big brother system for the occult. They collect data and gather information, so when the end times come, they can pick and choose who they want and who they don't want. For instance, like the New World Order is not going to want somebody like me who actually knows things and will tell the truth about it and not give a fuck. But personally, I don't care. I'm just here to get the information out. But the mainstream media incorporates into a lot of social media, basically meaning Snapchat, Facebook, Kik, basically any social media that's been created. Even if you're on your Xbox or your PS4 or whatever you got, that is being collected as data too. Don't get your game consoles twisted. If you can get on social media on your game console, then you are being watched. They are collecting data on you. So I would like to make that very, very clear. And for all of those who don't know, the mainstream media also is incorporated into a lot of TV shows. It's incorporated in the news. The elites own the news, people. They own every single news channel. I mean, even CBS has the all-seeing eye as their logo. Come on now. I mean, if it's not just me who sees this, please tell me how you guys feel about it, because, I mean, I want to know. Do you guys see this, or do you not? Do you really care, do you not? Personally, if you don't care, I don't give a fuck. Don't listen to what I have to say if you don't care. But even like MTV, they incorporate the MTV Music Awards, which, by the way, is satanic bullshit that they try to spew in people's heads. See, we live in a system today where basically they program you and they get you ready for the system. Hence why the MTV Movie Awards and all these performances that you see by Beyonce, Miley Cyrus, they get more and more symbolic as they go along. As the years progress, we're going to get more and more symbolic. That's why in 2020, when Kanye won for president and wins, yes, I said wins, and this is the one reason I'll never vote, is because it doesn't really matter whether you vote or not. Machines and shit control all that. The elite controls who becomes president. That's why in 2020, when Kanye becomes president, I don't know what this country's going to do. To be honest, we're doing it to ourselves. Like, the hell gates have been open since 9/11. Actually, we can go longer than that. If you really want to know your history, I'll take it back to George Washington. I'll take it back to Christopher Columbus, actually, before media was even invented. So you can't tell me that the occultic system is not in play, especially in the end times we have right now. But the media has a lot to do with that. The media just makes a more powerful influence to it. It makes it stronger. Hence why technology, such as the media, is going to get stronger as the years go along. AI, artificial intelligence, for those who don't know what that is going to have a strong and powerful influence in the future. And so I'm hoping that everybody will listen to these videos as I put them out there. Because I'm going to try slam back videos every day, people. So you're going to see my face a lot often on Facebook and on YouTube. So that's why I said prepare yourselves, because I'm coming with the truth and I'm not holding back. But the media itself is controlled by the higher elites, and it, in itself, and I'm not just talking about social media, I'm talking about even media that you see on TV right now. See, as of right now, I'm actually watching MTV. I'm watching Everybody Hates Chris. I used to watch this when I was a kid, so of course the TV's on mute so I can make this video, and by the way, for those of you who don't know, MTV is not music TV. It never has been and it never will be. It is known as Masonry TV. Masonry, basically the Freemasons, an occultic family in the secret society known as the Illuminati, one of the higher powers in the Illuminati. They control MTV. Even the shows back in the 1900s were controlled by the higher elites. Let me see if I can think of a couple. Not a lot comes from. Well, yeah, there's a little bit that comes to mind. The Wayans brothers, they're both occultic. Hence why in a whole bunch of the scary movies, the older one, Sean, he would act homosexual in his movies, and you can see his brothers starting to do the same thing. See, even the media has gotten to the stars, people. Like, where they film and how they do things in Hollywood, or Hollywood as I like to call it, because it's hell down there. And if you actually go to Hollywood, they have a Scientology center, which brings me to another mainstream media superstar, Will Smith. He's a hardcore Scientologist, meaning he's all about the flower of life, and he's been teaching his kids this too, people. And I'll bring that to the attention in my next video, but just for those of you who've actually wondered if I was going to put out a video, well, I did it, and the media is just evil, people. It slanders all types of good names that try to bring out the truth. It kills off movie stars for their money. It gives the dead, actually, I would like to say this before I start talking again. Dead movie stars are actually worth more when they're dead than when they're alive. And I hope a lot of people knew that. Because if not, that might be a shock to you, and I'm sorry, but it's true. Movie stars are worth more dead than alive. If you're big and popular like Paul Walker, or, let me think of who else, like, even though I know he is a movie star, like Prince, even though he was mainly music, but still. And I'll get to music in my later videos too. But the occultic system has gotten stronger because of social media, because of things you watch on TV. And trust me, they're monitoring all of this. What we watch on TV, how we react to the certain TV shows, how we react to the news and everything. That's all being taken into account by this system that they've put in play to make us all little robots and little puppets. Like the attack in Brussels, probably say several months back, that was a false flag operation, and I'll get to that in my later video too. Who would that be? Sorry, somebody's at the door. Somebody went to the bathroom. Sorry, I'm in a house with like 9 people, and we move around so much, but nobody's really here right now. But either way, for my next video, keep your eyes posted, because the next video will be on ISIS and a group known as Anonymous. I'm not sure how many people heard of that, but keep your eyes posted for that video. This one will be going on YouTube shortly after I put it on Facebook, so keep your eyes open on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, all that fun junk. I'm Jacob Rollins, and I'm out this piece. God bless. But not really.